I'm sure most of you are familiar with the way that you can take a strip of wood about 1/8 of an inch or a little thinner than that and bend it, and then you can trace that to get an arc that you might want to cut onto a piece of wood. However, you have to hold this with 2 hands unless you try to work up some type of clamps, and it's just a little bit of a hassle because you don't have that extra hand to trace the arc. So I made some homemade bow arcs, and these are strips of hard maple, and I've got some notches carved in each end and a string attached to one of the ends. And the way this works is I take the string and I wrap it halfway around in one of the ends, and now as I bend I can pull that string, I find the shape that I want, then I go back to the end and wrap it a couple of times, and then I can tie it off temporarily. And now I no longer need to hold it. I can leave it flat on the material and trace it with my other hand. This is a symmetrical arc, but maybe you want something a little different. You want an asymmetric arc. And for that, I made another bow. This one starts at about 3/16 of an inch thick on this end, but it tapers down its length to a 1/16 of an inch on this end. I used a table saw taper jig to cut this. It works the same way. I take my string, put it in the notch at that end, and pull, but you notice how it bends more on the one end than the other. When I get the shape that I want, give it a couple wraps, tie it off, and I'm ready to trace that shape too. Both of these are really easy to make. You just need a little bit of maple or some other straight grained wood and some string, and you're ready to go. For more great tips, tricks, and tutorials designed to make you a better woodworker, be sure to check out the latest issue of Stumpy Nubs Woodworking Journal. You can read and subscribe for free at stumpynubs.com.